Sphectacula, Selbeyonce, and DJ Naves. 3 to 6 p.m. on the Gagasi Fast Lane.
And yes, you heard correctly, Kestia to Euphonik.
Then as an artist chose the name Virus before he found Euphonik.
Don't live in a world that accommodates anyone who's soft. Unfortunately, like, you can't rely on anyone but yourself. I think I just do what I'm like extremely passionate about and like try within my framework of what I think is awesome, try to be as awesome as I possibly can be. So like I'm in the constant pursuit of being awesome.
Yes, we are definitely joined by DJ Rockstar Royalty. Hey, whoop, super producer, world traveled everything, a father, an amazing friend. Entrepreneur galore.
Once someone's boyfriend.
You find it?
Say once.
Yo, I'm super good, man.
Just as you landed from being out there, yes?
Yeah, of course. And I just want to reiterate how lucky Sphectacula and DJ Naves are to have me on the show, because I do interviews for no one except my friends. If you think about the last person I did an interview with was Fresh. Outside of that, I don't speak to people, right?
Oh wow! So this is basically an exclusive.
I thought it's because like whenever you do interviews, you put your foot in it. I thought that was the problem.
I am too honest for my own good, and I think one of those reasons is because I was never actually chasing the celebrity life or trying to be famous. So like life is what it is, you know.
I get you, and I get you.
Yeah.
I think let's start here because I like this vulnerable side, Lo Sophia Yonamaj. So on the rare occasion that when again you do share about Umdenwako, you've spoken about how important Itama Lako was to your foundation as Indota that you are now. What is the one thing that you credit Itama Lako for from the many that I know you like? Oh, Nkosiami Azukila.
Integrity, and integrity is basically like what you wouldn't do behind closed doors. Don't do no. That's not integrity.
Yeah,
it's behave.
Yeah,
behave behind closed doors as you would in public. So like, don't be a guy that's like hiding things that which like So you do this thing in behind closed doors, but in public you act a different way. So be consistent with your behavior.
No, ngiyakuthola mina bafu. Ukuthi like awudinga ukufihla if vele uphila leyo life leyo honest.
Yeah, and the thing is like, like I've been looking and on the pursuit to find like an honorable man. So what
do you mean like an honorable man?
Right?
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, so it's okay to be good to be in a maputa, but it's also a very good thing for you to own up to a maputa wako, and many men don't own up to a maputa wabo. So there's no honor in that.
And Beyonce will say that's why you're an Asha Shabalek.
Wow.
Tell us, man, Fonza, besides being a world-traveling musician and DJ, you're also quite the entrepreneur. What sector of business have been the most successful? Because you've been a property mogul. I mean, we follow you on the socials.
Well, I mean, like, I think property mogul is a bit extreme.
Okay.
I wouldn't call myself a property mogul. That's like certain people calling themselves DJs.
Okay. Do you have any names? Any names, like any name that comes to mind?
You're just a person with 2 USB sticks and headphones. You're not a DJ. But so I'm in the property world. Yes, I invest in property, and I got involved in property by chance. It was just like, how do I like save my money in a way that like it'll also be able to grow?
Sure.
So, and property was the top answer at the time. The rest of the things that I do are things that like are an extension of the things that I'm passionate about. So like as an example, this year we've got 15 years of O-Ship, so it's eventing.
How amazing!
I've got myself and Black Coffee own the Amiri stores.
Yeah,
it's fashion. So like music, fashion, art, those are the worlds that I'm into, and the other stuff that like like I'm not one to be talking about like isn't things a lot, and I would say it's a secret, it's just sacred, and like like for what?
I like that.
Fonza, you said something. You weren't really chasing the celebrity life. It just so happened to you, and it comes with a lot.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the negativity and all the stuff that comes around it? How do you stay strong? Who do bani wena ukhalela bani?
You know, when my dad was around, it used to be my dad, and you know, my dad used to like constantly drill it into my head. Like, I'm the only person that wants to see you do better than him. So when that guy passed away, I know like I have to stand on my own 2 feet, and I'm alone. And you know, like the thing is about being a celebrity or being famous. Like with me, it just came as a byproduct of something that I was really passionate about.
Sure.
So I love DJing, you know, and I'll DJ whether there's a crowd in front of me or whether there's no one in front of me. You know, like I enjoy it that much. So it's something that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
It just so happens, Gucci, you know, it comes with all the success and the fame, which is, you know, again, like a lot of people think because of that rape allegation in 2021 that myself and Fresh went through, which is a humiliation ritual.
Yeah.
Sure.
Look up what a humiliation ritual is, and you'll understand. They think I got cancelled. I didn't get cancelled. Anyone who knows me will know that like I walked away from the DJ scene in South Africa in 2017 already to try and pursue like bigger and better things. And that's it. Like, are you really passionate about the DJing and the music business, like, or you just do it because like it's easy to make some money? That's why, like, I'll reference like the so-called DJs that aren't really DJs.
When you talk about those, are you thinking of a female or a male? Because I can think of one female.
Look, I mean, like the thing is about being a DJ is about playing the right music at the right place at the right time. You're a person that like shares music, in whether to heal, to unify, or to inspire people.
Yeah.
So the minute people are coming to a party to watch you dance, like the crowd might as well DJ. You know what I'm saying? The minute like it's all about your dress code and not about the music
and the hair issue and the hair as well.
So it's like it's become a fashionable thing, and I'm not hating. I'm just telling it like it is what it is. Like a DJ is someone like, I don't know if anyone remembers, but like we used to play at this place in Lone Hill where the DJ box used to be in the office. Like, so you had to open the door to check if people were still dancing and then close the door, you know. So like you were literally DJing in front of a wall. So like, well, is it about the music or what is it about?
Yeah. Okay. Mina, before say it, was very quickly go to like just looking at Ukulumange mindset. Therapy, is it something like that you've gone through and that you advocate to Gutawante Nabonje? If you is feeling like Ngati Kunzimanyana, do you say Guti they need to knock on a therapist's door?
You know what? Like it's a deeper answer than just yes and no.
Yeah.
Like South Africa has a very, very painful history.
Yeah.
And Lento Leo affected like abokoko na abokoko betu. Yabon. So I would say firmly that as a black South African in South Africa in 2025, especially if you are born like anytime after the 1900s, go to therapy. You have to go to therapy. It's a non-negotiable, because you are dealing with things that you don't even understand, and the world has changed and keeps changing in such a manner that like you can't even comprehend it. So most people are roaming around like, hey, ngindota. No, you're not, because behind closed doors, what do you cry about? And now you can do that's the honest truth. And the harder and the more like firm the guy is, the more broken he is.
Got it.
You know, so like that's the truth. That
more truths on the other side of $8, hanging out with Euphonik right here on the Fast Lane. It is Sphectacula, Selbeyonce and DJ Naves. Hanging out with Euphonik right here on the Fast Lane. It is Sphectacula, Selbeyonce and DJ Naves. I see the Colors remix, Themba, featuring Jay Something and Rocco, is on the way as well. Now, Euphonik, for somebody that like doesn't know, Uguti, you switched over to the Themba brand and started your international career in 2017. Nami, I didn't know that. I was blown away by you sharing that, Manjelana, on the show. So, what are some of the toughest things that you've had to work through while launching that career yako internationally?
I didn't really switch over. I just used my original name. Right. So it's in addition. So basically, like, if you're more bigger, like my artists like about Diplo, they have it's Diplo, and then he also has another project. Asebenza under your Ibiza Major Laser.
Right.
So I've got Euphonik, which I operate as Euphonik in South Africa only.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I leave the South African borders, I'm Themba.
That's interesting.
And the reason for that is that in South Africa, like a DJ is more open format, so it isn't like you can experiment and play across multiple sounds, whereas overseas they want to know what do you play. So like I'm very into like that Afro and Afro tech and Afro house sound, which is what Euphonik does here, but also Euphonik in South Africa would play EDM and other genres within the house space. So as Themba, I stick to Afro house and Afro tech.
Oh, I love it when you play EDM. A quick one, Themba. Will you ever forgive us for introducing you to Ntsiki Mazwai?
You know what? Like the honest truth is that I will not.
Yeah.
And you know, like I make reference to that rape allegation because it's you know, like it's that false rape allegation because we can laugh about it now.
Yeah.
But my biggest regret about that entire thing and about Spe introducing me to Ntsiki Mazwai is good. Abantu ba believe ukuthi ngihamba ngilala neyigobo mina manje yabona, and like that's the worst thing to have as your rep, you know. So. But yeah.
I think Themba was also something like now you've had to ruin someone's life because she can't buy anything because of that thing that you did in court.
No, I mean, Ntsiki Mazwai, like we went through that whole thing and we've asked her many times to apologize. She's lost 3 or 4 cases with us.
Yeah.
And she just doesn't want to apologize. At a time, she even tried getting other musicians and artists in South Africa involved to try and get an apology. And all I said was, Ntsiki, if you apologize on the same platforms where you said what you said and leave it on there for 30 days, then we can forget about everything. So it's not a case with me, I'm trying to be brutal and I'm trying to bring it down. It's just, it's literally like, just apologize. And if you don't apologize, then I'm going to have to take it the whole 9 yards. And unfortunately, sequestration means you can't open a business. You can't open a bank account. You literally can't do anything in South Africa.
Hey,
bank account.
By the time I'm done with her, she won't be allowed to have one. And all she needs to do is apologize. She just needs to say, hey, Euphonik, hey, Fresh, I'm sorry, on her Instagram, on her Twitter, wherever she said whatever she said, and leave it there for 30 days and it's done.
Sure. How are you balancing impilo, raising kids, being a family man, traveling the world? How are you doing it?
The honest answer is with great difficulty.
Yeah.
Like a few years ago, like maybe 15 years ago, someone taught me a concept called reverse engineering. So when you are 60, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be living? What does your family structure look like? If you're retiring, where are you retired? Work backwards from that. So basically when I turned 30, I started building a family, and it really started looking at my life in a very different way. Like, how do I move? You know, like and just dating the right people. Selbeyonce.
Dating the right people.
Okay. Yeah, we need to wrap very quickly. I need to ask you: will we ever hear more Euphonik releases?
Yeah, there's actually a few. I sent you a mix. I've started working on like Euphonik local South African stuff. But as Themba, I'm releasing music like almost every month. And for me, like there's no difference between Themba and Euphonik, you know? Like, it's one and the same person.
Work ethic is the same, Foot. Hey.
Yeah.
Bro, shout out to you for joining us on the show. I'm looking forward to your 5 questions as well. And thank you so much for the mix. It's going to be playing right here on the Fast Lane Gusasa. There was DJ Euphonik. I wish we had more time. There's so many questions I wanted to ask him.
Come back on Friday, Euphonik. Come back.
You guys are not ready.
Call me.
Sphectacula, Selbeyonce, and DJ Naves. Gagasi FM.